Motion is life, okay? This is literally one of my favorite sayings because it really comes back to pretty much everything that we do in this office comes back to this. Motion is life. It's summertime in Texas. Everyone's been to the pool. I want you to think for a second. As long as that motor's on in the pool, it keeps the water circulating. So the water's in constant motion. It's going in, it's being filtered, it's coming out through all the jets. So the pool stays nice and blue, okay? It's fun to swim in. If you walk over and you turn the switch off of the pool, the water's going to stop moving, okay? Everything's going to sit still, and over about 2 or 3 days, if it's hot enough, the water's going to stagnate and we're going to grow algae like crazy. So you take a beautiful blue pool, you stop it from moving, and in 3 days you have a green swamp. Probably some of you even know exactly what I'm talking about from your pool, but what it comes down to is the fact that the water was in motion and we stopped the motion. That same thing happens throughout your body. We're going to talk about it in a couple of different capacities in this short video. First of all, we want to talk about it in terms of each spinal unit, each vertebra, because what happens a lot through poor posture, through accidents, through injury, those vertebrae become fixated and stuck in the wrong position, and we lose the normal motion. That's what we're working on the table. Each and every adjustment is designed to improve and enhance spinal motion. The second thing that we're going to talk about is motion throughout your daily activities. We want to talk about how to exercise, the things that you should do when you get home, the postures that you should sit in, breathing. All of that comes back to motion. Now, we do a thing in the office with one of these. It's called a vestibular disc, but we do a lot of wobble chair therapeutic exercise. Now, a lot of people think that that's just to loosen up the muscles, and it does terrific at that. But if you look at how much exercise has been focused on discs like this, or those big round Swiss balls, neurologically we found that any time that you're having to control your body is in motion and constant movement, that it's stimulating a back part of your brain. It's in the very back. It's called the cerebellum. It's what controls balance and equilibrium. That's why you look at high-level athletes, you look at Olympic athletes, and they all do balance and coordination exercises because it literally feeds and supports your cerebellum. Now, your cerebellum feeds all the rest of your brain, which you can imagine is extremely important. So when you're doing those wobble chair exercises, when you're exercising at the gym or at home, you have to understand that not only are we getting physiologic effects, we're building muscle, we're burning calories, which are very important things, but we're stimulating neurologically a very, very important part of your brain that controls all the rest of your body. Every time we make that adjustment, we're relieving the nerve pressure, we're taking and moving the bone, but we're stimulating neurologically, we're affecting your brain. So it's a brain thing. Each adjustment, even if we're adjusting your pelvis, all of those nerves are continue up the spinal cord to the brain, and we're improving motion, which is going to improve function. So when you get home, don't sit still, okay? Don't sit on the couch and be a couch potato. We want you up and moving. If you look at older people that sometimes will retire and then they stop doing anything, they stay at home, those people's health begins to deteriorate at a rapid level. Not that you necessarily need to work, but we need to be always doing something. We need to be in constant motion, because the people who maybe they retire from their job, their traditional job, but they're constantly doing something, their habits, their hobbies, they involve motion and they keep them moving, those people's health last a lifetime, last a long time. So constantly think about that. Are you moving? How are you moving? And then also think that each time you come in and you lay on that table, we're affecting your overall motion, the joint motion, which is feeding a very specific part of your brain. Motion is life. I want you to think about that the rest of the day.